And we're back with Season 0, Episode 7 of 7 Days to Die. This is Irish Vampire, and let's get right back into it. I did cook up some tallow up there. We didn't look in there, we need to get back out here. I overran just a little bit. Again, in the middle of the day, I don't have a timer, so I'm just kind of glancing up here whenever I get the chance. And 13:30 is supposed to be the time I'm supposed to cut it and jump to the next video. I'm hoping to get quite a bit done today. I just went really high pitch there, I don't even know why. That's why I have a spare spot. Okay, well, since we're in this house, but oh, that's actually a great idea. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some bacon and eggs. Yes, baby. Yum, 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 yum. So good. Okay. So, I'm actually hoping to get, I don't know, like 5 or 6 episodes done today. Hopefully, it'll be great. But if not, like, at least I'll have a couple episodes. I pretty much only have time to really record on the weekends, so it kind of just happens when it happens. I'm trying to stay on track. Trying not to go more than 3 days at any given point without making a video. I told myself when I started this channel, actually, that if I started, I was going to follow through. Because that's one thing I absolutely hate. If you're going to do something, do it. Follow through. You know, don't sit there and dilly-dally and turn it into a game of, I don't even know if he's ever going to make a video game. Yeah, no. I know I threw a lot of videos out there. That was my choice. It doesn't mean I suddenly get to stop making videos for a little while because I went, if I do this and that and blah blah blah, because I made this video, therefore I don't have to release another one for this many days, right? No. From what I'm told by a few friends, if you're making videos, the ideal number is 2 a day, 6 days a week. I do not do this full time. Don't get me wrong, if I could make a living playing video games in a hot second. You may notice that I'm just gathering clay right now. Yeah. You never know when it's going to come in handy. That's all I'm saying. Don't judge me. There's actually a few people that I see on Cage848's streams a lot. I really need to start writing down when I say somebody's name, by the way. Hold me accountable for that. If I don't mention somebody in the comments, but I mention them in the video, like, I watch it, I pay attention, but sometimes it still just slips my mind. Hold me accountable. Slap me with that. Don't let me get away with that. I don't want to be that guy. But on these streams where I hang out over the weekend, particularly Cage848, there's a few people I see in there a lot. I'm not going to say their names. I don't know if they have YouTube channels or if they're just people who come hang out here with me to watch Cage do his cagey thing. Probably raging. But yeah, I don't know if they just come and hang out with me or if they have their own things going on. And I mean, if they do have their own things going on, I mean, maybe they could tell me. That would be great, because I would love to give them some showcase credit as well. But no, we've been having conversations because Cage848 just implemented a TeamSpeak for his streaming channels. TeamSpeak is open to all of his subscribers, who are people who pay like $5 a month, I think it is, just to support him in the stream for what he's doing. it's not easy to give up that much free time. He, I think it's like 5 days a week he streams, and all for significant periods of time. Like, he's giving up a significant portion of his life to go ahead and do that for us. So I don't have a problem with it, and so I'm a sub. And but some of the things that go on, they're just the silliest. See what I mean about that graphical glitch? Trying to come back, don't have it anymore. So if you have that particular problem, something I recommend to you. Actually, if you guys know any way to get rid of that blue ting when I'm, well, I need this fridge anyway, so I'll do it. But you see, when you hit it, that blue spot in the middle, that is the same way. Now, I saw Cage have that problem before, and I don't remember what he said his fix for it was, and I haven't been able to Google any fixes for it. My understanding, it's something to do with a graphics card, or anti-aliasing, or some stuff like that that's super technical and I just don't care about. It's not that big a deal, but it does get on my nerves, I'll be honest. It is so wonderful to have crossbow bolts back. Can I stay about that for a minute, guys? Can we talk about this for a little while? But, yeah. One of the things that was said, and I have no problem saying for generic name here, Muffy. Somebody kept saying ridiculous things like quit lying or something like that, and she would just belt out, you can't just say that to people. It was hysterical. I don't even remember why I'm breaking it up anymore. But now you know, and it's excellent, and you guys should take note of that, because it's amazing. It was awesome. This is not the house. This isn't where I parked my car. I wish I could park my car. Wow, somebody is just really angry. Oh, is it you? Has to be you. Why are you just standing there? You know what? Whatever. I miss. Alright, we'll do this the old-fashioned way then. Get out of here. But, yeah. It was just great. So you guys should remember that. It's a fun thing to say to people. It was hysterical, dude. We were dying. I couldn't breathe for at least a minute. Do I care enough to go in the out? Nah, not really. I just want to do a generic loop. So you can see, once I actually did find a place to settle down and start cooking and enjoying my life, like, we're doing pretty well. You have those bacon and eggs. Again, best thing you can make in the game. Don't let anybody tell you something different. They're lying to you. Don't believe them. But, yeah, somewhere along the way, I completely dropped off the list for 11 updates. But that's great, because I am running out of things to say randomly. Or maybe I'm not. You guys are listening, I sound pretty crazy to myself. Maybe I don't to you. If I don't, you should probably get checked yourself. But yeah, so we're going to go back to that list now. Another thing they're adding, I talked about the burnt zombie, and I talked about the pharaoh zombie. The pharaoh zombie is horrible. Like it, no, like not in a bad way. Like horrible, like I'm gonna run into that thing and scream like a little girl someday. Like hopefully not on camera. I don't really scream like a little girl too often. In fact, I can't recall ever having done it. But that's not the point. Look, it's gonna happen, guys. Just let's pretend it is gonna happen. Don't ruin this with your imagination. I'm killing myself here. I'm sorry, guys. It has been a really long day, okay? And I need to laugh. If you got a problem with that, lighten up. lighten up and enjoy your life. There are so many more things that you could be angry about. Like, why the heck? Why? Why is water not actually blue, guys? That's something to be pretty angry about. Like, blue is great. Like, you can see right there in my jar on the slot of my hotbar that blue could be a great color for water. We like it. It looks refreshing to us. Why? Water. Is water actually blue, though? No, it's clear. It's clear. This is disappointing. I want to file a complaint with the bug department in life. My point is, there are a lot bigger things that you could be worried about. I'm being silly right now. I'm not taking anything seriously. But you know what? Playing a video game. Sure, I'm in a zombie apocalypse and I should be taking things seriously, but look, I'm all alone. If I start taking things too seriously, I go crazy and I turn to the governor. For those of you who get that reference, good to you for keeping up with the show. For those of you who don't, shame on you. Shame on you. I'm not even going to tell you what show. You should just know. Nah, it's going to give too much away. But you should just know. We're going to go throw more things in chests. Might actually have to make another chest. That's weird. But yeah. I don't want to be the governor. I also don't want to scream like a little girl when I, for the first time ever, see that new feral zombie as they come around a corner. The burn zombie, not so scary, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. He looks pretty cool. Like, I am excited to encounter him. But, I mean, I'm just not scared of it. Ooh, we're gonna put our refrigerators down and make that noise. Most people apparently are terrified and or hate. Terrified of and or hate. I don't mind it. I think it sounds fun. Like, when it's in my hand, it's obnoxious. But when it's actually on the ground, it doesn't bother me that much. So what I like to do, I don't have any spare done water. There you go. I like to keep my bottled water in the fridge, and then I like to migrate it over when it's cold and around. So that's what I'm gonna do with it. Okay. The life of a man surviving. I'm gonna toss my bottled murky water over here because it's completely. Dang it. Now my brain's telling me to go up and fill the rest of these jars up. There you go. Right from a toilet. Because, you know, that seems hygienic. Why wouldn't you drink from a toilet in the apocalypse where there's no... See? Much bigger things you can be angry about, guys. Because, you know, toilets, also, they're going to have all the water. You're going to have all this water just sitting in them in the apocalypse. Because, it lasts that long, guys. Don't you know? Jeez. Alright. Yes, put that in there. You know what? Let's save some space. We're going to break this oil bar down. Put the gas with gas. Bottled murky water. No! Do I have any over here now? Well, that's just disappointing. I don't even know if I have any back in this other chest over here. That chest, this thing. I have a lot of stuff in there, but none of it's that. So we gotta go back into the fire. I don't know why I do it like this, guys. You can throw all the cold water into a single spot. It'll be fine. I hope that's enough. But it's not. If that doesn't work, I'm just throwing stuff into gas. I'm not gonna go back and forth. Oh, that's perfect. So, where was I? Oh, screaming like a little girl. Great. So, yeah. The feral zombie looks horrifying. The burn zombie looks cool. Just not that scary. Personal preference, yes. Just not what I'm afraid of. That's not to say he doesn't look amazing. Like, he really does. Like, you guys are gonna be excited. You guys are gonna be excited. Look, I know you guys. You're gonna love it. You know, all none of you who watch these videos. That's a lie. There's like one person who watches. You get a minute counter on your videos, so you can tell if people are just like, stopping in for 2 seconds, or if they're actually watching the videos. I know there's at least one of you out there watching the videos. Hopefully that will grow with time. I'd like to think that I'm making these videos for more than just a single person. I kind of wasted most of the day, guys. I'm sorry about that. But you can see, as night falls over the wonderful town, how not exciting it is. Oh, you know what I need to do? Before this gets too late? No, besides closing that back up, because that's smart. Good job, Irish. Yeah, I need to go get some stones so I can start other campfires. I thought that was a rock. So I can start other campfires though, and that forge. That forge is pretty vital at this point. I'll be able to make my own stupid so there, game. Don't want to give me one? Fine. Whatever. I'll make my own. I apologize for all of you who haven't been listening to me right now. This is the worst. I have not said a single thing about Upload that I was supposed to. The burned biomes, where you're supposed to encounter the burned zombies, they are supposed to have those weird little embery bits all over. Unless you're actually looking at the devlog, guys, I can't help you with what it's supposed to look like. You guys just need to go look. There's little orangey parts that are supposed to glow on the new burned zombies, and they're supposed to be all over the burned biome now. And there's some bigger areas that can be broken down into coal that are supposed to hurt you if you walk on them or touch them too much. They're supposed to like burn you and set you on fire or whatever. And that's cool. That's really cool. It's what a lot of people have been asking for with it, so kudos to the Pimps for listening. It's nice. It's not something I really care about. I am glad that they got rid of the gigantic coal spots all over the place on burned biomes, though. I thought that was a little bit ridiculous. I am going to run inside now, because this looks way too dark for me. But, yeah. So, the burned biomes are getting a major upgrade, guys. It's not going to be super intrinsic. It's not going to make the world so amazing that you can't avoid playing this game ever again. Although I'm sure that's what they're going to tell you. It's going to be cool. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be the coolest, but it seems pretty cool to me. It's pretty awesome. Going along with that idea, we're at night, guys. I can build the campfires and stuff. You know, I'm actually going to break that first. You can build the campfires and stuff, and that's what you guys want to see. That's what you guys want to see, and that's what I'll do. Assuming this thing runs out of adamantium sticks. So what do I need? 2 more of each. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take that off. Off those. Put that one right there. Throw this here. And boom. Forge. Perfect. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Campfire. But yeah, in addition to zombies, they're adding a few more facelifts. And facelifts is not really what they're doing. What they're doing is adding prefabs to the game, guys. Like, you have these buildings, you have those shops, you have these that I'm standing on, and all these cool things to look at and explore and steal from. It's stealing, guys. You're stealing from dead people. Good job. A shame. A shame should haunt you. Should haunt you all. Me more, because I'm actually doing it right now. But I have no shame. I am an ogre. But yeah. So they're adding a hospital, 2 grocery stores, a large bookstore, a large hardware store, and 2 new large luxury cabins to the game. These are things that are gonna, in theory, spice up the gameplay. I am going a little bit over it again because I just kind of went over in the middle of the day. With that, I'm going to move on. I'm going to say thank you for watching episode 7 of season 0 of 7 Days to Die. I'm going to go ahead and make episode 8, immediately following this. I think I'll do one more day of videos. I don't want to do too many because I don't want to get so far and then get stuck, because they should be releasing Alpha 11 super soon. I will pull all those up before I start Alpha 11, but thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I got. So, thank you. Join me for episode 8. Yeah, episode 8. We're moving along. Join me for episode 8 next time on 7 Days to Die.